I'm Susan Gardner from Municipal World at the 2018 OMAA Fall Workshop in beautiful Muskoka, Ontario. And joining me in the Municipal World Media Center is Frank Fazio. Welcome, Frank.
Hi, thanks.
You did a presentation this afternoon on cyber risk and security for the Ontario Municipal Administrators here. We see a lot of stuff going on in the news right now with municipalities, websites, systems under threat. What's going on?
Yeah, well, a lot has been going on. Every day you see something new. 9 million accounts were just, exposed yesterday. Japanese airline. It's every day. So what I try to do is I try to explain to the user exactly what they have to look out for. And it's beyond just the not clicking. It's, stealing your credentials or, making sure that you don't go to that certain website that you shouldn't be going to, and even USB sticks. So the presentation I did, I just went through a few things of, passwords and stuff along those lines, but it came from a different angle. It's more for, that's the way it used to be, but now this is the way it is now because things have changed.
What are the vulnerabilities for municipalities right now that you think?
They're going after municipalities for a number of reasons. I mean, they have money and they have information. That's they're after. But they instead of hacking a network, if you've gotten a network button down, you can go after the user. And so, you have an organization of thousands of users and they're using weak passwords. It's sometimes unbelievable, some of the things that they're using as their passwords. Just having the user aware of, password management, the length of your password versus the complexity, stuff along those lines. And I go through and I show them, use a song title as your password, use a movie title or your favorite movie quote. It gives length to your password, put some spaces if possible, and you can actually start, making it a little bit more difficult for a hacker to guess it.
So it can be difficult without involving a long string of 24 random characters.
You don't want it to be personal because social media, you can figure out the personal stuff. But you have to take, basically the mindset is everybody who uses a computer in your organization should be part of the security team. And when you're in an airport, if you see something, say something, right? If you see a luggage that's left out or you tell security. And I'm trying to change the culture that we need to get our users to be more aware. And if we can get them to be aware, even at home. So what I do is when I do presentations, guys, do this at home. Here's two-factor authentication. Here's how you turn it on, and it'll help you in this situation. If they are doing it at home, then they bring it to work. And it's a lot easier to change the culture because you're helping them at home. They feel good, they're doing something. And then, you don't have to do that much more training at work. But nobody's getting trained. I was asking, who trains how to create a password? USB sticks, who are training their employees in USB sticks. So there's a need for this. So that's the angle I'm coming in at.
Really, for municipalities, a lot of the risk is right at the user level.
Yeah. I believe so. I mean, the technical guys in the back, they're awesome. I've met a lot of guys that work for municipalities, and they're really, really good people. And it's just so overwhelming how you can be attacked now. And the municipalities are no different. I mean, they don't think they're a target, for instance, right? But then you got Wasaga Beach, you have Midland, you had Atlanta, right? Atlanta, that was a big one. I mean, I think they're up to like $9 million. They're trying to figure out how to fix things. It's you're in the public. People see it, and the hackers love that kind of stuff because they're like, look what I did.
It's the number one thing municipalities should do and
they need to train their users.
Train your users.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, we're not messing around anymore. I mean, this is serious. They have this, this saying that, there's two types of companies. There's the companies that have been hacked and the companies that don't know they've been hacked, because it's just amazing. I mean, I used to say, okay, guys, well, this company got hacked and this company got hacked, but there's so many companies getting hacked. It's just a blur now. It means nothing to say, okay, this can be, okay, this company now, this company now. So it has to be more of of awareness of this can happen, but you know what? We can do something about it. Everybody on the security team is everybody who uses a computer. Because basically what we do is we just give our employee a computer and say, here's your email, here's the apps you're going to use, but that's it. And you know, is it really the user's fault? Like, are we really doing enough? And so what I try to do is I try to come in at a different angle. And I've done a number of municipalities in the area, and it's always, they're always like, oh my gosh, you know, I want to, you know, delete my Facebook and this, that, and the other. But it's just the awareness. It's just the cost, you know, to get communication going.
Okay.
Talking about
So talk to your employees about the risks that are out there.
Yeah,
Great
there's a
awareness.
lot of things that the employees should know.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just not happening. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to present to get people more aware, to get talking about it.
Okay. Well, that's great advice. Thanks so much for
Thanks.
stopping in to chat with us.
Thanks.
I'm Susan Gardner for Municipal World. We share your stories.